noise canceling off.
So, so yeah, like I said, I'm not really hip with time. Time is a man-made construct. Time is an illusion. So, point being, I went to the mosque open house today, April 18th, and of course, it was on the 16th. So anyway, I made the journey to there, but I got to say hello to a few people and generally show my bright light, shine my bright light, share my bright light, and it was a nice walk through the fields and whatnot. And but yeah, it was the open house for the mosque, local mosque, was on the 16th, not the 18th. But the 18th was in my mind for some reason, and I realize it's because this day has been through my studies and through some of the people I'm subscribed to on YouTube, like Sam the Illusionist, and there's just been, I mean, probably like 10 different videos all about the 18th of April, and it was all centering around this nuclear strike that was supposed to take place in New York City, was supposed to be wiped off the map. I mean, it's so that's what it was. I mean, so I wasn't really paying too much attention, but anyway, yeah, today is a day that New York City is supposed to be, bombarded and nuked off the map. I mean, it's a zombie place anyway. It's a zombie town, ghost town, New York City, with horrible political leadership anyway. So no skin off my back. But I do want to share a passage from the Quran. I was being a good student for perceived open house day, and so I brought my Quran, and I as I was coming back, and there was a particular moment in the field where I come back through that the sunlight and everything was opportune, a moment to stop and just find a randomly open and find a verse, and I read it, and the verse goes like this: the residents. Here, let me put on my reading glasses. The residents of the fire will then cry out to the residents of paradise, "Aid us with some water or any provision God has granted you." They will reply, "God has forbidden both to the disbelievers, those who took this faith of Islam as mere amusement and play and were deluded by their worldly life. God will say, today we will ignore them just as they ignored the coming of this day of theirs and for rejecting our revelations." There you have it. That is a powerful verse, and I believe that is the utmost example of verse synchronicity. And man, that was great right there. Yeah, the residents of the fire, we will ignore them just as they ignored the coming of this day of theirs and for rejecting our revelations. Well, digital matrix, it never ceases with its distractions. But anyway, please do not ignore these revelations from the Umbanda New Earth Education Program. Namaste, namaskaram.